Things have been pretty chaotic lately with Diddy's trial. As it goes on, more of his past is coming to light, and anyone linked to him is catching heat. Chrisean Rock, on the other hand, seems to be all in for the chaos. Word is, she's been saying that Diddy and Yung Miami set her up for some kind of freaky situation and then tossed her aside. Call it being too trusting or just careless. But in the old clips going around of her at one of Diddy's parties, she looks thrilled too. Be there, like, really thrilled. At that point, she was still in a rocky on-and-on thing with Blueface, who's now behind bars and also the father of her child. Chrisean had just found out he was cheating and was planning to leave him since she was feeling low. Chrisean, better known as Yung Miami, apparently invited her to the party to help her move on from the breakup.
Yeah, we in a big bed. It's called, I don't fucking know. I just stand in the bed. And
Things have been pretty chaotic lately with Diddy's trial. As it goes on, more of his past is coming to light, and anyone linked to him is catching heat. Chrisean Rock, on the other hand, seems to be all in for the chaos. Word is, she's been saying that Diddy and Yung Miami set her up for some kind of freaky situation and then tossed her aside. Call it being too trusting or just careless. But in the old clips going around of her at one of Diddy's parties, she looks thrilled too. Be there, like really thrilled. At that point, she was still in a rocky on-and-off thing with Blueface, who's now behind bars and also the father of her child. Chrisean had just found out he was cheating and was planning to leave him. Since she was feeling low, Chrisean, better known as Yung Miami, apparently invited her to the party to help her move on from the breakup. Now here's where things started to get a little uncomfortable. For some reason, Diddy was acting strangely around Chrisean, even though this was reportedly the very first time they had met in person. Instead of just saying a quick hello or keeping it casual like most people would at a party, he went out of his way to treat her in a way that felt a bit too much. He was seen kissing her on the cheek in front of everyone, which caught a lot of people off guard. Not only that, but he even bowed down to her. Yes, actually bent down and told her she deserved her flowers. It was the kind of behavior that felt overly dramatic, especially for a first meeting. People watching the interaction couldn't help but wonder what was really going on. It didn't come off as just friendly. It felt like he was putting on a show.
You gotta have a time and place for it, and that's what she didn't like.
It wasn't that you was brought up that you was the problem. It was just that everybody's time was wasted. It wasn't necessarily you by yourself. You came, you left, we never got no group shot. So even if the stunner shit didn't happen, we still wouldn't have got no group shot because you left early.
Time.
You did waste everybody's time.
How?
Because you showed up when you wanted to.
I know Chrisean, she don't want to talk. She wants to swing on whoever's talking shit. If you're running your mouth, Chrisean wants to swing. She don't give a fuck. Something was gonna go down, for sure.
But the issue is, everybody...
Here's a bit of background to help make sense of everything. Early on, Day actually threatened Zeus Network founder Lemuel Plummer because he felt Lem wasn't paying Chrisean Rock fairly for her time on the show. Now, if you're not familiar with Zeus Network, here's what you need to know. Lemuel Plummer, along with a few partners, created Zeus Network to spotlight rising internet personalities, aspiring rappers, and other trending social media figures. One of the most talked about shows on the platform was Baddies. The concept was simple. A group of women, many with big personalities, were put together under one roof, and naturally it led to non-stop drama. The show quickly became known for its intense confrontations, constant yelling matches, and even physical fights. But that's exactly what kept viewers coming back. It was raw, messy, and wildly entertaining. Among the cast, Chrisean Rock stood out and quickly became a fan favorite. Her emotional reactions, unpredictable energy, and willingness to throw down made her one of the most talked about stars on the network. So when Day saw her putting in all that work and not getting paid fairly, he wasn't having it. And that's when tensions with Lem started rising.
A little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a house, his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't bring his security. He went in like a little bitch with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. early on in the party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you Sean, and then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, but do you fuck with her? Like, don't play with her. All she need is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till my checks start coming back short from the subscriptions of Crazy in Love, till he started putting people, like personally putting people that doesn't fuck with me, that I had like street beef with on the show. Where's the security at when all them people thought at, like, it was just like, come on, yo, you playing through the, and I'm so happy I ain't, like, you got jacked up for that shit already, so fuck you.
Out of nowhere, Chrisean announced she was planning to leave the show, claiming Lemuel wasn't paying her what they had agreed on. That's when Diddy apparently got involved. According to Chrisean, while at the party, both she and Lemuel were invited into a private room with Diddy. She said things quickly got intense. Diddy didn't hold back. He allegedly grabbed Lemuel by the neck and roughed him up a bit, warning him to pay Chrisean the money she was owed. It wasn't just a casual talk or a heated argument. She made it sound like Diddy physically confronted Lemuel to make a point. Whether it was out of loyalty, wanting to look out for her, or just putting on a show of power, that moment left a strong impression on Chrisean. She claimed it was the reason she ended up getting the payment she had been fighting for.
There's certain things where people come out, like you had Chrisean come out. She did say that Diddy, y'all had a moment, right? That he actually roughed you up a little bit, I guess, on the behalf of her. Was that true?
Listen, I plead the fifth. No,
Do you know him? Did that situation happen?
I don't know Diddy. I don't know Diddy. I don't know him like that. No, we've met, we've sponsored some parties, but I've never had any type of personal relationship. We never hung out and had, conversations about life and doing any real business together. I mean,
tell me that Diddy standing up for Chrisean,
some things
like that doesn't feel a little off to you? Based on everything we know about him, it's hard to believe he'd go that far, unless he had some other motive behind it. It just doesn't line up with how he usually moves. Meanwhile, Lemuel wasn't having any of it. He straight up denied Chrisean's claims that Diddy roughed him up. In a no-deleted Instagram post, he clapped back and said it never happened, calling the story complete nonsense. But that wasn't the end of it. Later, during an appearance on the Morning Hustle show, he was asked about the whole situation again. Instead of giving a clear answer, he danced around the question. He didn't confirm it happened, but he didn't deny it outright either. The way he avoided a straight yes or no only made things seem even more suspicious.
Sean, that's what Diddy and what the girl Carisha was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're going to talk about it on this podcast. And we're going to get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty. Because it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Because remember they just had her pulling up to everything. Thought she about her. Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't, this podcast going to be, because y'all know the mama know everything and everybody's business. So we going to find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Because they kept calling.
You already know Chrisean's so-called mother-in-law, Carlisa Saffold, thrives on stirring up drama. About a year ago, she started spreading rumors that Chrisean was being scouted to be part of Diddy's party scene. Carlisa didn't hold back, making it sound like there were people behind the scenes working to get Chrisean involved in something much bigger than just a party. She painted it like a recruitment, not just an invite, which made people start side-eyeing the whole situation. With Carlos's reputation for machines, many didn't know what to believe, but the talk definitely didn't die down.
We got a joint coming out. We got the Act Bad joint.
It's an Act Bad summer.
Yeah.
Why you call it the City Girl? So let's talk about that.
Y'all the world's biggest female rap group.
So we acting bad.
Yeah, and y'all with the shits.
So all the
y'all with the smoke, y'all with acting bad. And acting bad is just having fun. Like, we have a good time. We act bad all the time.
So you heard him. If you a city girl, go get you a bad boy so you can act bad, because we acting bad all something. You heard?
We just enjoying life. Living our fucking best lives.
Best life.
The fucking best.
Me, you wanna know what I do when I act bad? I do what the fuck I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do what the fuck I want, say what I want. That's acting bad. Like,
that's why I fuck with you too.
Yeah, I'm hanging out the window.
Yeah, you with the
I'm twerking.
That's what
I'm doing the fuck I want.
Yeah, you living life.
Yeah, acting bad.
Yeah, acting bad. That's what's up.
So how many rounds you be going?
You know.
The people don't.
You know though.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay, so
I'm asking for people.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Baby, let me tell y'all something. On the witch yard. This nigga don't go to sleep.
So when Homeland Security raided his homes, they found evidence that his freak-offs lasted for days. From this clip, Carisha knew, and she was down with all the freak-offs. She was down for not going to sleep.
Back when Carla started talking about Chrisean Rock possibly being brought into Diddy's party scene, a lot of people brushed her off. She was labeled bitter, jealous, and just messy for the sake of it. One person even commented, "She stays trying to drag that girl into some BS. Oh, lady, hush. She's jealous of Chrisean, and it shows. I know misery when I see it." At the time, no one really took her seriously. Most thought she was just trying to stir up drama. But now, it seems like she may have been telling the truth all along. Yung Miami, whose real name is Carlissa Brownlee, was dating Diddy from around June 2022 until sometime in 2023. During that relationship, it's been alleged that she helped him recruit girls for his private gatherings. These aren't just wild internet rumors either. Former Diddy producer Lil Rod included serious claims about this in his lawsuit. He detailed a disturbing night where he was with Diddy, Carlissa, and some of her female cousins. According to Rod, while he was in the bathroom, one of the cousins barged in, performed a sexual act on him without his consent, and then followed him out into the main area. He said she even undressed and tried to straddle him in front of Diddy and others. That wasn't the only shocking claim. Rod also said that someone tied to Yung Miami, either a cousin or assistant, had assaulted him. He further mentioned that he had video evidence of an unnamed rapper and R&B singer involved with underage girls and workers. These names were redacted from the complaint, but the accusation itself added more weight to the growing suspicion around Diddy's inner circle. One of the more intense allegations involved Carlissa allegedly helping transport illegal substances, specifically pink nose candy. Also known as Tusk, Rod claimed she was on a monthly payroll for being one of Diddy's for-hire girls. In an amended lawsuit, he described a particular incident while rehearsing for the Something in the Water festival. Rod said he personally saw Diddy using drugs in his dressing room. That same day, Diddy supposedly asked for more, but his usual supplier, Brendan Paul, didn't have it on hand. That's when Diddy's chief of staff, Kristen K., allegedly called Carlissa, who then flew the stash in from Miami on a private jet. Carlissa has denied all the accusations, especially the claim that she was receiving $250,000 a month from Diddy for any shady activity. As of now, she hasn't been charged with anything in court, but people online are starting to piece things together. The general feeling is that she wasn't a victim like Cassie. Instead, many believe she was fully involved in whatever twisted world Diddy was part of, including helping to scout and groom girls for his events.
You can pee on me in the shower. You can pee on me like once you come in. Like, it just depends. It just depends on how the night flows.
I gotta try this out. Golden shower. We're gonna take one more. Cause that golden shower, that's lit.
She actually said in a live interview that she enjoys golden showers. It seems like one of the girls Carlissa brought into Diddy's circle was Chrisean. According to the buzz online, Chrisean did get involved with the group, but things didn't last long. Diddy reportedly felt she was too unpredictable and might end up exposing everything. So after just one party, they cut her off and never brought her back. Now, the internet is dragging her. A lot of people say bringing Rock in was a mistake from the start. She's not the type to keep things quiet. People believe everyone involved is about to fall because they were all part of the same mess. It's getting uglier by the day. Some are convinced Chrisean was being groomed for Diddy's wild parties, and that she even took part in at least one. Others are calling bluff on the whole thing. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit like and subscribe for more.